Right, guys. So, mm, Nas. Right. So, what I'm looking for today, London session. This high get taken out. I mean, this high got taken out already. Maybe um, all time high getting taken out. That's really what I'm looking for. And then a sell. Right. So what I'd like to see um, is is my audio on? Yes, sir. Audio's on. Hopefully, I got everything right. This is my first recording. Right. This got taken out. Major liquidity got taken out. Minor got taken out. Minor got taken out again. I'd like to see a low get put in so that price can break. Price can break below the low to make a market structure shift. So what I'd like to see happen from here is maybe that minor, and then that, and maybe target London's lows and have like fair value gap here if we get it, and like a break of structure over there. Like obviously if that takes major out, I have to look for, like you can see my strategy right there, I have to look for minor liquidity to get taken out. It's early in the morning, we on the grind. Like this is literally just, it's for educational purposes, it's for entertainment purposes, and me recording my progress and journey. So I think every day we'll have one recording of London and then a live stream of New York. If I get a trade in London, I'm not going to trade New York. I'm just going to live stream it and maybe like, talk rubbish, mark up a trade, see what we can get, speak price action, all that stuff. But like my main focus of this is really for to document my journey in trading and for entertainment, like making people, whoever watches this, like make someone smile. Because I mean, depression is a real thing. Okay, they might be putting in low, but like I said, depression is a real thing, guys, and you never know who has it, because the ones who really have it, like they'll often be the happiest people. I mean, I've had my stint with it, emotions, all of that stuff. So, like, it's not easy, and it's really, really, like, it's really not something to be ashamed of. Honestly, like, I just want to speak on this topic but it's really nothing to be ashamed of. Like, if you need someone to talk to, like, ask them. You never, like, honestly, until you ask, you never really know who has your back. So even if you come here and you like chat in the comment section, or you join my live stream and chat, like, I don't mind. Like, fucking pour your heart out. I don't I don't mind. And whoever doesn't like this doesn't like it. Whoever likes it likes it. Join the channel. I'm not asking for any money. I'm not asking for, join my mentorship or signal group, or that's illegal, or join my, I don't know, buy my course. I'm not asking for any of that, really. I'm just here to document my journey, speak a whole lot of rubbish, yap on about sweet nothings, and like, trade. Maybe someone learned something from this. I don't know. Like, I'm an ICT smart money concepts trader, whatever you want to call it. It's not the be all. I'm gonna be real. It's not the be all and end all of trading. You can trade trend lines. You can trade support and resistance, supply and demand. It's whatever makes sense to you. Like, honestly, trading, viewing the market is what makes sense to you. It's there shouldn't be a debate on, oh, I trade ICT, or ICT doesn't work, you need to trade CRT, or CRT doesn't work, you need to trade Bollinger Bands, or Bollinger Bands doesn't, waffling, bruv, right? What works for you works for you. It may not work for the next person, right? So whoever is coming here and seeing, oh, this dude is an ICT trader, like, yeah, I'm an ICT trader, but I'm not hating on anyone that doesn't trade ICT or smart money concepts. I'm not hating on them. Like, it makes sense to me, it makes sense to my friends. So obviously I'm going to trade it. Obviously they're going to trade the concepts, right? It because it makes sense. Like, I'm gonna use it. I don't care about, you know, this person is doing this, or someone is trading trend lines and whatever. Like, at the end of the day, we are all retail traders. We are not institutional traders. Oh, excuse me. We are not institutional. Like, it boils down to that. We are not institutional traders. We are trading over the counter. OTC, right? We're trading OTC, whether you trade indices, futures, forex, crypto, stocks, whatever you're trading. You are trading, you are not an institutional trader just because, oh, you trade in ICT. Right? ICT concepts works for me. It works for my friends. I'm not saying it's going to work for you. Maybe trend line works for you. Maybe support and resistance works for you. Maybe supply and demand works for you, right? But ICT does. I'm not saying come here to learn. If you come in here just for entertainment purposes, watch the video for entertainment purposes. I really don't mind. If you like it, drop a like, drop a follow, or subscribe, right? It's my first video. So whoever's gonna watch this, like, if you like it, do that. If you don't like it, it is what it is. Even if you don't subscribe, if you don't like the video, but if you watch it, like, I don't mind. This is for, it's not really for shits and giggles, but I really wanted to start this a long time ago. I really wanted to do this, and it took something, I wouldn't say drastic, but it took something emotionally motivating for me to actually start this YouTube channel, right? And I sat back for a few months and I was like, what if nobody likes it? What if I get no views? Like, just sometimes you have to let go of the what ifs and, just do the thing. Just do it. Just do the thing. And up until the point where I created the YouTube channel, and it's getting a bit emotional, I know, but up until I created it, I was always in my head about, what if nobody likes it? What if nobody views it? What if I don't get subscribers? What if I don't get views? What if, what if? At the end of the day, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It's just like taking a loss in trading. It is what it is. Life goes on, right? You can't get emotional over it, or else you might just lose your account, and then you have a reason to be emotional and upset at yourself. Or it's like maybe going through a breakup. Fam, maybe you messed up, maybe she messed up, whatever the case. It is what it is. You guys broke up, move on, right? Just like trading also. You break up with your girlfriend, she's not the be-all and end-all of life, right? I mean, you got friends, you got family. I'm sure there's another girl around the corner, or guy around the corner that would love to be with you. And I'm not saying, no, it's her loss or it's his loss. Like, no. Like, something went wrong. Maybe there was an emotional maturity on your side. Maybe it was his side or her side, right? Um, I don't really mess with those pronouns. I don't really, all that rigmarole, that malarkey, that, that all that stuff. I don't mess with it. Like I'm a simple person. Two genders. I don't care if I get hate for it. Two genders. Um, Male and female. Biologically speaking, and scientifically speaking, just two genders, right? Not flipping. I don't know. One day someone wakes up and they want to be uh, a Samsung smart TV or I don't know, right? There's two genders. God made you the way He wanted to make you. He wanted to make you a male. That's the way it's supposed to be. He wanted to make you a female. That's the way it's supposed to be. Look, I'm not saying that like not knocking anyone's sexual orientation or anything like that, right? But God made you in His image. So, yeah, if you go against that, I mean, I can't say anything about that. At the end of the day, it's your choice. You're only judged by one person. Well, not even person. You're only judged by one, and that's God, right? So I can't judge. You can't judge. Nobody can really judge, besides God. At the end of the day, you have to answer to God. But yeah, like I was saying, this is this is for entertainment purposes. This is for educational purposes. I'm not selling signals. I'm not selling a mentorship. Maybe later on in life, or like in coming months, coming years, I'll do a mentorship. I'm not selling anything. I'm just here documenting my trading journey. If you want to join along, cool. If you don't want to join along, no stress, no hard feelings. If you don't like it, no hard feelings. If you like it, cool, right? So, and also like I want to go back to like just making someone smile. You never know. Maybe someone's having a rough day and they come across your video, and you say something dumb or you say something funny or you like something sarcastic or like, and it makes them laugh, and it just gives them that little bit of joy in their life. If I can impact someone or multiple people like that in coming days, months, years, as hopefully the channel grows, but in coming time, if I can impact people like that, I'm more than happy to. Because life can be stressful, life can be hectic, trading can be hectic. Like everything in life is just, sometimes it's just, life can be against you sometimes, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's no need to give up. There's no need to, like me, the what ifs. There's no need to do that. Like, just do it. You never know what might happen. Just do it. And yeah. So, back to trading. Like I was saying, if London takes out that major liquidity, took out, like I was saying, it took out major here, Asia's high, today's Asia session, took out that there, took out this minor liquidity, took out that minor liquidity. If you can run up here, take that out, come down, up a bit, down, up a bit, break structure somewhere. The downside, target maybe London lows, Asia lows, somewhere there. Nothing hectic. But yeah, like I said, I'm an ICT trader. I'm not knocking anyone that doesn't trade ICT. I'm not knocking anyone that's a trend line trader, support and resistance. They use indicators like what's the stuff, MACD and all these nice stuff. I'm not knocking it. If it works for you, it flippin' works. And if you come in here for fun, have fun. If you come in here to learn something, take notes. I don't know, like here's my strategy. This is my strategy. I just want to say this is not financial advice, nor is this right here by any means necessary. This is mine. That is mine. The concepts used here um are, how do I put this? They were made, or I don't know, something of the sort, made by ICT himself, Michael J. Addleston, on YouTube for free, just like this. So, as much as this strategy is mine, the concepts are his. I take no accreditation for creation of concept or whatever the case is. That also is the concept is not mine, the strategy is mine. Right? I'm using his concepts for my trading. Right? Um this is no signal group. There's never gonna be a signal group. I don't do signals. I'll never do signals. If you join the live stream, I'm sure, like you saw at the start of the video, there's the risk disclaimer. Like, look, if you take the trade that I'm marking up, that's all I am doing on this chart. I'm not trading the chart or anything. If you take the trade that I mark up and would see as a potential setup, right? If you take that trade, that is up to you. You run the risk of losing money. You run the risk of losing. I take no responsibility for that, first and foremost. Secondly, I take no responsibility for damages and everything in between. Loss of money, damages, all of that stuff from what you do from my information. This, like I said, education and entertainment. That's all this is. Right. But, I'd really like to grow a viewer base. That would be fun. Grow a viewer base. Get some people in the chat when we live stream. We'll be live streaming Monday, New York session. We'll be live streaming tomorrow. I'm not trading. It's the 4th of July. Even though I'm in South Africa, there shouldn't be much action tomorrow in the markets unless it's Forex. Let's just see what the S&P is doing. S&P didn't break below. That's not a low. Swing low at least. No. Okay. But yeah, there might be action in the foreign exchange market, in the Forex market, but I'm primarily trading Nasdaq, S&P 500, right? That's like my bread and butter. And if I'm not trading that, I'll be trading Euro USD. Euro USD is going to be more like London session. I don't think New York gives anything decent. You know what I mean? Because you're working off of the Euro. So you're working off of the European time frame. So that would be London and everything in between. Right? So yeah, this is just documentation of my trading journey. Some talking of sweet nothings, malarkey, cockamamie, right? Talking that cockamamie rubbish. I'm new to YouTube. It's a new YouTube channel. First video. I'm excited. Whoever watches this, I'd love to make them laugh, smile. Maybe they'll learn something. Maybe they don't learn something. I don't know. Right? I don't know. But yeah, if there's anybody that's going to watch this video and coming videos, and they're from like Europe or the Americas or like anywhere else. I'm from South Africa, so London session, I can trade London session. It's early in the morning, starts at 9 o'clock. Yeah, in South Africa. New York is evening sessions, stuff like that, right? So we'll be live streaming New York. I would be live streaming New York and recording London, and then doing like educational videos, liquidity, fair value gaps, major liquidity, minor liquidity, all that nice stuff, right? I'll be doing that, dropping it every Sunday maybe. We'll see how it goes. Every Sunday, every Monday, maybe two videos. Every weekend, maybe. Um, but yeah, let's see how this thing goes. Like I was saying, guys, if you want to start a YouTube channel, start it. If you want to start trading, trade. If you want to, okay, don't just start trading. Like, first, like, get the basics. Go onto YouTube. It's free. I recommend that. Like, it's free. You can go to ICT's channel. You can go to, who else is there? Um, there's a whole bunch of people. Like, I know ICT, TJR, not personally, but like I know the channels like ICT, TJR, Casper, SMC, all that stuff. T trades, if you an ICT trader, I recommend T trades, right? T trades and ICT himself. That's like some of the best that you can get for free. Um, so yeah, you also have guys like words, words of wisdom podcast. We has traders on there, so I mean, there's that. There's Zusi. Also, you got free content on YouTube. Like, if you're gonna trade ICT, don't just jump into paying for mentorship, right? Really, like, shop around. Look at maybe 2022 ICT mentorship. Look at that. Maybe look at 2024 ICT mentorship. Look at that, and all the stuff in between. Sniper series, 2016 mentorship series, that stuff there, core content, all that stuff. Um, go through that stuff, and then you can decide if you want to pay for mentorship. Because I mean, here in South Africa, and if people watch this and I get smoked for it, I really don't care, right? There is a common trend of scamming in the forex and indices trading community. I won't mention names because that's not what this YouTube channel is for. But honestly, that's why I'd rather not sell a mentorship or anything, because some guys are like charging an arm and a leg. Here in South Africa, they're charging like 10k, they're charging 5k. Like, most people don't even have that amount. Most people here in South Africa don't even make that a month, right? And these guys are charging ridiculous amounts just because they know how to do this, right? Yes, sure, they can speed up your process, but I mean, you can go watch a live stream, you can go watch Tanya trades, you can go watch TJR, you can go watch whoever else live stream trade, and you can learn the same off of that. You can see how they mark up the markets. You can see their thinking, their thought patterns. You can see what they're looking for. You can see the concepts being applied, because that's really, in all honesty, that's all mentors do, is show you how to apply the concepts. Like, you can learn the concept and then you have to apply it to the markets, right? And honestly, I think you don't have to pay for a mentor, but to each their own, right? I might, if people watch this, I might get smoked for this, but yeah, I really feel like you don't really, or if you do pay for a mentor, like, I know I did a little mentorship thing with my friends. I charge them next to nothing. Like, literally, I think it's probably, I'd say close to $5-6, right? That's nothing. I think I charged them at 150 rand, 250 rand, something like that, right? And I'm sure they can attest to me helping them out, because at the end of the day, like, as a trader, I feel like we should have a supportive community, not a community of people that's trying to get rich and famous off of other people, because that's what most of the traders, I'll put that in air brackets, because I really don't think that they really sharp at trading, solid at trading. Because you'll never see them. Look, you have guys like Trader K, and you have guys like Tanya. Okay, I don't think Tanya has a mentorship, but you have guys like TJR. You have guys like who else live streams? I don't know, Rape. Rake Trades, RAKE, Rake Trades. I think he live streams, right? So you have guys like that. That's their live streams prove that they can trade. But you come here to South Africa, you have guys selling courses, you have guys selling signals, which is illegal if you don't have a license to do it. You have guys because it's financial advice. You have guys selling signals, mentorship, courses and stuff like that. Robots even that don't work, right? And you'd never see them live stream. You'd never see them, and if they do post profits, I mean, MetaTrader, you can you can mess about with it, and you can edit your profits and all of that stuff. So if you are South African and watching this, don't even look at me as a for mentor, right? I'm young. I have about 3 years experience in these markets. Don't even look at me. Look at someone like maybe Trader Kane. International guys. Look at Trader Kane. Look at T Trades. Look at who else is there? DJR is fun. Like his content is fun, but I don't know. You can go for him. Like to each their own. If you go for a South African guy, like I wouldn't pay flippin' 10,000 rand or 15,000 rand for a course, fam, for mentorship. When I can go pay $100 a month for Trader Kane's mentorship, right? The lab. Like, some of these guys don't realize that. Even though, okay, cool, some of them are actual mentors, but your prices are way too flippin' steep. Way too steep. Because, Trader Kane has, or had, the highest payout in history, right? Bro isn't charging flipping 10K a month. Bro isn't charging 10K once off. Bro is charging $100 a month, right? For his time. He's charging $100 a month for his time, for his effort, for learning, right? For him and his crew to speed up your process of learning and applying concepts into the market. Why would you want to go pay 10,000 rand? Pay $100. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Like, the South African guys are good marketers. I'm gonna lie, they're really good marketers. Just like FX Alex G, flippin' scammer of note, right? You should be South African. But yeah, enough about that. If you're gonna look for a mentor, first learn for free. Everything you'd ever want to learn is on YouTube. It's on YouTube, it's on Google, you can find shit, right? You can find it. I'm not even lying to you, you can find it. Right? So, come on, guys. You can learn for free and then decide if you need a mentor. Right? Like, I think possibly, maybe, I'm probably the first I don't know, but I'd probably be the first South African trader that records, posts on YouTube and live streams. I might be the first South African trader that live streams. I don't know, right? But me doing this is also to show like this isn't a scam. Like this isn't a scam, it's not illegal, it's not, it's not fairy dust, it's not fake, it's not made up. Like it you can do well in the markets, but you're gonna have your days where everything goes pear-shaped, it goes against you. Then you have those days, fam. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like a girl breaking up with you, just like a guy breaking up with you, just like, getting cheated on, whether you're a girl or a guy. It is what it is. Don't read too far into it. You may have liked them, you may have loved them. Let them go. Around the corner, Faga short left, around the corner, right? There's someone that is dying to be with you, right? Dying, literally, literally itching, craving, literally, you know, craving to be with you. And you don't know that because you're so caught up on what this person done to you. Like, look, I'm guilty of messing up relationships. I'm guilty of not being the best boyfriend on earth. I'm guilty of that. But look, there was a girl I loved. I messed up, she left. It is what it is. I can't change that. Right? I can't change that at all. It is what it is. We move on, just like taking a loss. You learn to manage your risk and you learn to deal with the losses. So it is what it is. Just don't read too far into anything. You know, don't think that, you know, this is the be all and end all of life. Don't think that the person that you're with, unless you're married, but don't think the person that you're with is the be all and end all of life. Don't think that you know, whatever you're going through, if it's a breakup, if it's a partner cheating on you, if it's whatever, depression, anxiety, you know, there's always someone out there that's willing to help you. There's always someone out there that's willing to listen to you talk. There's always someone that is, you know, even though you don't know it, they're looking out for you. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it's a stranger even. But they out there, and they, honestly, you know, there's people out there that are good, honest people. I'm not going to lie. And they're looking out for you. So don't think that, you know, just because for now you're depressed, for now you're broke, for now, you know, maybe you don't have a car, maybe you don't have money, maybe you got cheated on, maybe your girl left you, maybe your guy left you, maybe you're struggling with a degree, maybe, you know, there's a lot in life that maybe you're struggling with trading. Maybe trading is giving you the Diddy special, you know, just every time you show up. Don't give up. That's all I'm going to say. Like, just don't give up. Because, I mean, one thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Right? When you give up, you literally give up your potential. You give up everything. The potential to make money, be it in trading. If you give it up, you lose all of the potential to actually have the life that you want. Don't give it up. This can make you, and yes, some people do it for the money. I started doing it for the money, right? I wanted the money. You have to fall in love with the journey, and this is what this is about. This channel, it's the journey, right? And if I make money along the way, I make money along the way. Cool beans, right? Whether it's a loss, whether it's a win, whether it's break even, it happens, guys. But, you know, flip and stay strong. Don't let anything get you down. Don't let the naysayers get you down. Don't let, you know, just because, oh, bro over there graduated. Bro over there got a job. Bro over there got a car. Bro over there is driving a BM. I'm driving a Toyota. Bro over there is, you know. Don't look at that. If you need to get rid of that, get rid of it. If you need to get rid of certain friends in your life, get rid of it. If you need to get rid of your partner that you're with right now, get rid of it. Right? Get rid of it so that you can live up to your full potential and further. Right? Not just your best, like surpass. Surpass it. Surpass your best. Surpass everything. Right? You set a goal, surpass it. Say, oh, I want to have by the end of the year 100,000 rand. Or by the end of the year, I want to have a 100K funded account. If you stick to it, like, yes, it's hard. It's going to be hard sometimes. But if you stick to it, if you keep on learning, if you apply the concepts properly, if you're disciplined, if you're patient, and you literally cherry pick your setups, right? Like I'm doing right now. I mean, I could have sold just for the fun of it, just to get in the market. FOMO, fear of missing out. But let's say you want 100K. Your goal is a 100K funded account by the end of the year, right? If you apply the concepts, if you apply the mentality, because that's the most important bit, is what's going on up here. Like, that's the most important bit, is really, coming to terms with losing trades. It's coming to terms with not getting trades. It's coming to terms with losing money. And at the end of the day, I don't think that we should be called traders. We should be called risk managers, because we're managing risk. We take a risk and we have to manage it, right? Whether it's $50, whether it's $10, whether it's flipping $1,000 on your stop loss, you have to manage that risk regardless of the amount. And, a friend of mine told me, when I was really struggling with trading, a friend of mine told me, don't look at the amount. If you can if you can pass a 5K challenge, you can pass a 200K challenge. If you can make 10% in a month on a 5K, you can make 10% a month on a 200K or 100K, right? Because at the end of the day, the concepts are still the same. It's just the risk is different, right? So let's say you're on a 5K. You're going from, you're going to risk 1%. You should only be risking 1%, right? Not financial advice, educational advice. But you should only be risking 1% of your capital, of your equity, right? You should only be risking 1%, so that's going to be what, $50, right? Risking $50, and now, bada bing, bada boom, you get comfortable with it. You get comfortable with losing 50. You get comfortable with taking 100. That's a 1 to 2 trade, by the way. You get comfortable with these things. And now you want to level up. So you get your maybe a 50K account, right? Now you go from risking $50 to risking what, 500? I think. You go from risking 50 to risking 500. But let's say you enter off of a fair value gap, right? Let's say everything worked out here. This took out a low got broken through there, displaced. Let's say you're going to sell off of this fair value gap. Boom. Right? At the end of the day, the amount that sits up here is going to change when either you grow or you start going into drawdown. This amount is going to change. It can be $50, it can be $25, it's going to be, it can be, $1,000, $2,000. right? The what's the name down here? 1 to 3. Let's say you on $1,000. It's not really 1 to 3. Let's be accurate a bit. That's good enough, right? Let's say, you know, um, your target's down here. 1 to 3. That's $3,000. On a 5K account, that's $150. But without looking at these numbers, the concepts and the strategy stays the same. So the minute you get it out of your head that, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose $50. Or oh my gosh, I'm going to lose $1,000. Or oh my gosh, I'm going to lose X amount of money. Once you get that out of your head, right, and you can see that, the concept stays the same, and if you apply it accurately, if you apply it consistently, accurately, if you stay true to it, if you stay disciplined, all that nice stuff, if you stay patient and actually wait for your setup to show itself, you are going to start realizing that the amounts that's on your stop loss and your take profit don't really matter, because you're executing your trading plan, right? So that's the most important thing in trading, I feel like, is execution of this. Like for me, would be execution of that, right? And like I said, I think I said, I don't need this here. I don't need number one, but number one is nice to have, right? I'm just going off of a liquidity sweep on the 1 hour. That's all I'm doing. And then when price continues, going off of the fair value gap, right? So, in all honesty, trading can be really simple. A lot of people just overcomplicate it. Whether it's who you learned from, or whether it's your own mental barriers of thinking, this is a stock, maybe a stock market, or this is maybe a foreign exchange market. Let's say USD JPY, right? So now you're thinking there's people on a trading floor. Wrong, there's no trading floor anymore. But you're thinking, oh, there's these guys that's trading this way, and they have, this degree and that degree, and they went to university, and da. Yapping, fam. Waffling. That's all you're doing in your mind. Waffling. Sweet nothing. Right? Yes, those guys have their degree, they have their whatevers, their license to trade, their whatever. Right? When you're trading OTC, you don't need a license. Any old Dick, Tom, and Harry, right? By the way, Dick is not a swear word, it's short for Richard. But any old Dick, Tom, and Harry can pick up a phone, open an account with a broker, or buy a funded account from a prop firm, download MetaTrader, and place a flip and trade. It's literally that simple, right? You don't need all those fancy things in life to be a trader. All you really need is mental resilience and a good strategy. So yeah, I just feel like some people waste effort, waste time. They too much in their head. I'm not even going to lie. I was in my head about starting this YouTube channel, and like I said, it took something not major, not by any means major, but it took something emotionally motivating to push me to this point where I was like, you know what, let's just do the thing. People watch it. If people watch it, people watch it. If people don't, right? And also I think it's because now I have to really stay true to my trading strategy. I can't go off of the beaten track with my trading strategy, right? And this would probably keep me even more disciplined, Because now I can't just show out. I can't press the button. I can't be like, FOMO, 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 sell, 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 sell. You know, I can't do that. Especially if I have an audience. Because there's days where I'm like, it looks like a buy, let me just buy. It looks like it happened the other day. It looks like a sell, let me just sell. But now this stops me from doing all of that rubbish. The market is not moving. Like I said, market will probably consolidate. I think I said that. London will consolidate. Right? So most likely London should consolidate. And New York, NFP, 2:30. Is it 2:30? Yeah. NFP should maybe take out these highs, run a bit lower, go to Asia's low. We have this gap here. I think that's an hourly gap. Yep. 1 hour gap. Price should go there. I mean, we have all these failure swings. Boom, boom, boom. Let me mark that one out. Right? We have all those failure swings. Oh gosh, I didn't even see that one also. And it's all targets, guys. All targets. We have all these failure swings. So what, like, this is my personal opinion. Like, what I think would happen would be price goes up, takes out these highs, price comes maybe tomorrow, continuation, Monday, up. That's what I think. Right? If you're going to watch this, maybe you have a different outlook, maybe you have a different idea. All good, all good, all good. We're here to learn, we're here to have fun, we're here to, I think that's the most important, but also is having fun with trading. A lot of people take this gig too seriously. Have a little bit of fun sometimes. You know? Have a little bit of fun. No harm in having fun. No harm at all. Unless the fun can harm you. Right? Unless the fun can harm you. But yeah, my energy is super low today. Didn't sleep well. Yeah. You know, have fun, guys. Have fun. If the fun harms you, then the fun harms you. Sometimes the fun is, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean. You know, sometimes the fun can be a little bit risky. But that's life, eh? That's life. Take risks. We're young. We're young. I wouldn't say dumb, but we're young and we can live the way we want to. So take the risk. Take the dive. Flippin', you know, do the thing. Like I keep saying, do the thing. And I'll always preach that. Do the thing. Even though I didn't do the thing. But I eventually did the thing. This thing, YouTube thing. ADHD is kicking in. Right. Jeez, market is slow, fam. So slow down. I just wanna get to know you. But don't turn around, 'cause that pretty brown thing looks good to me. Oh, slow down. Haven't seen anything so lovely. Now turn around and bless me with your beauty, a cutie. I saw her walking down on Melrose. Not Melrose cheese, gents. For those of you here in South Africa, it's not Melrose cheese, it's Melrose Boulevard, right? It's coming up to 11. One more hour. Gonna have a recording of New York session later on today. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah. Let's see how we do. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Na 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 na. This is the tiring part, guys. This is the part that gets to most people, is the waiting. It's the waiting, I tell you. Like one Mr. David Lloyd said, fantastic cricket commentator, it's the beans that makes it. The beans. So yeah, like if you guys tune in, like I'm gonna talk about cricket, UFC, boxing, rugby. I'm not really a football fan. Manchester United supporter. I am. So I mean, I watch soccer, but not like the contact sports and cricket, you know. But yeah, it's just sad to see, like, you know, South Africa's cricket squad, like, haven't won a World Cup, but we have the potential to. But I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's the mentality. Maybe it's I really don't know what it is, but like we just need. Maybe it's the coach. Maybe it's. I really don't know. Right? Oh gosh. I don't know if I can show that on YouTube. Don't worry, guys. It's just a cigarette. But yeah. Price action is doo-doo. Absolute cheeks, fam. Cheeks! Ah! 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 Ah, you see it only close below here. We'd want that gap. That's the gap we would have wanted. Boom. If this was a low, and if price could come back in here, oh my god, Eh, no daddy. Right. Where are we now? 10:47. Smoke break. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't miss me. I saw you walking down brown roads. You look like an angel straight out of heaven, girl. we back. And we back. And we back. And we back. Not much of anything happened. Not much of anything. This is the painstaking process of trading. Some days you're not gonna get trades. But it also just has like a rule of thumb. It's another like educational point. Like this is the daily midnight open of the markets, right? This line right here. So, as a rule of thumb, if we're above it, generally we'd be looking to sell. Weekly open too. That's the weekly open. If we're above the weekly open, look to sell. But because NAS is in a bullish trend, so to speak. He's in a bullish trend. We're not really looking for big reversals. Like we're just looking for a small piece of the pie. Like literally a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, whatever the case is, right? That's all that we're looking for. Literally all that we're looking for. Yeah, I don't think we're really gonna get a sell. Once it hits 11, like I'll be trading from, I'm gonna come in, say about here, maybe 8:30 to 11 o'clock, right? And then we're gonna do, like I said, New York. In New York session. A New York session. I might record New York today. Not live stream it. And yeah. See how that goes. Maybe we get a trade in New York. Maybe we don't. Maybe we win. Maybe we lose. Maybe we break even. We shall see. I really prefer London. So I think coming to New York will mock up a trade. That's if. Because we got really high volatility news. So markets might, after the news come out, markets might chop around for a bit. But I'm pretty sure we're looking either to, I don't know, maybe buy by the looks of things. Because if we go off AMD, accumulation technically, Asia. London would manipulate, New York would distribute. So manipulation, distribution. I'd say if London manipulated this, or actually we're looking to maybe sell down to here, coming with NFP, we might actually be here with NFP somewhere here, right? I mean, I could have went 3 minute, but 3 minutes not really my, you know, I wouldn't. Yeah, we could have. Oh, that's ass. That's cheeks, bro. Absolute cheeks. Let me see if I would have taken that now. Not at all. I mean, from there to there also, actually. Because, I mean, we break structure here on the 3. Boom. But I like the 5. The 5 is, like, solid. Break structure there on the 3. We have this gap here. Right, even though price didn't really respect this gap, it respected the order block. That's the order block over there. You can use the wicks. I prefer to use the bodies. That's the order block. Price respected the order block. I mean, we could have taken a sell off of there, stops over there. We probably would have got stopped out because of spread. But yeah. Could have gotten us a decent trade off of that, right? But we stick to our strategy. 5 minute. Just delete that. 5 minute. If it ain't on the 5 minute, it ain't gonna be traded. I'm not pushing the button. Not pushing. That's where the discipline comes in. Because I can look at this chart, I can look at the 1 minute and also say, you know, okay, you know, I would have probably gotten knocked out. There's no gap there. Just broke the structure here. That's probably in premium. Took out minor. Boom. Coming up here, broke the structure here. Small entry over here, you know, stops over there. Target the lows. You know, we would have gotten a decent trade off of there also, but that's the painstaking process of trading. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys tune in. Hopefully you learn something. Hopefully you find it entertaining, informative, and that's it for London session. See you in the next one.